Would you have given Paul George the max 226 if you were Steve Ballmer and had all those Ballmer billions? Would you have done that?
Yeah, probably. I mean, you're not going to get a whole lot of better players than Paul George. Like, he's probably one of the 10 or 12 best players in the NBA, and that's the kind of money you pay one of the 10 or 12 best players in the NBA. It just so happens right now that he is in our crosshairs for all these jokes for various reasons. But, like, he's basically a 6'9" two guard who can guard 3 or 4 positions, right, and can give you 35 on a given night. Yeah, that's about what that sort of thing costs. My question for them is, do we know that Kawhi Leonard is going to come back there? Like, are we positive that that's something that he's going to do? Because they hitched their wagon to a couple of guys that I don't know if, like, even if they're really good, are they really, like, dependable in the ways that you need them to be? And so far, the answer to that is kind of ambiguous.
So, yeah, I mean, I hope he does in the same way that I hope Giannis signs a Supermax because they went ahead and mortgaged the future for Jrue Holiday. Right, and so you got teams making these moves where you're hoping that the next big, most important step is already decided, not hoped for, or trying to be a bouquet of roses placed at their feet from management saying we already made this move, so it's now time for you to make your move. I sure hope so.
Yeah, well, what I think is going to be interesting is I'm wondering if at some point you're going to see a bit more of a movement among players in free agency decisions where you bet on the front office. Because I understand betting on location and betting on what the roster is at a current point in time. But the smart bet is on the front office. Like when LeBron left Miami and went to Cleveland, he seemed to realize pretty quickly, oh man, I bet on a really shaky front office, right? So Miami's roster had gotten to be something that maybe you could win with, okay. But Pat Riley's a dude that you think one way or another is going to be able to find a way to get it done. Like if LeBron was making basketball decisions, you bet on the front office. I don't know if the Clippers have a front office that you necessarily want to bet on. And so if you're Kawhi, and none of us know what he does or thinks because he ain't telling us a damn thing. Like Kyrie don't want to talk to the media. Kawhi Leonard talks to us. It doesn't tell us anything. Maybe you can learn to live like him because I can't pretend to know what he's going to want when his contract is up.
Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.